Hey everybody, this is Tambiota and you're watching the Weekend's Review, which we're not calling it that anymore. So I decided to go ahead and change the name because it didn't fit. I was calling it the Weekends, but we're talking about what's happening next week. So then it doesn't really fit. So I thought about doing a poll and didn't. So I just came up with a name myself and I just decided to call it This Week. On the Daily Review. So this week on the Daily Review is going to be what this this Sunday kind of vlog is going to be known as Forthwith. So as you can see behind me, a lot of stuff came in. I know that I said that I had a lot of stuff on pre-order. A lot of stuff came in, and that's not even everything on here. Like, this isn't everything. There's still other stuff that I have down here on the floor and over here that you just can't see. Now let's get into what we're going to be doing next week. So some of the stuff is going to spoil what I got, but so Monday, I did do a survey to see what you guys wanted, what you guys would prefer for Monday and Tuesday's videos. So I put a survey out there. I asked if you wanted to see the reissues of G1 or if you wanted to see the Titan Masters. And as of right now, there's still about an hour left. An hour left as of me recording this right now. Now probably when I post this up, there's probably not going to be hardly any time, if anything, left. So you could still vote and you could still sway the vote, but as of right now, everybody looks like they want to see G1. It's favored highly towards G1. So so we're looking at Monday. We're gonna have Hot Rod. So Monday, Hot Rod, and then Tuesday we're gonna have Starscream. So these are the reissues that I think they're going to be having at Toys R Us's at Walmart. And some people in Canada and overseas and stuff have already seen them. I haven't seen anything at mine, but I know that my Walmart sucks, so I'm not crossing my fingers at all. That's why I decided to go ahead and order them from overseas. Ordered them off of Robot Kingdom. They cost a little bit more, and the shipping's a little bit more, but hey, I got them already. And I know a lot of people freaking out about this guy. So this guy will probably be next week, but I'll show him off a little bit more in a little bit in our section where I show off figures. But so that's Monday and Tuesday. So then Wednesday, we're going to be taking a look at R2-D2. So Wednesday and Thursday, we have D'Agostini's R2-D2, Build R2-D2, issue number, this is issue number 3. So it's going to come with the test board and some more pieces for the leg. Test board and pieces for leg. And then Wednesday, let me make sure I got this right. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, we're going to be doing issue number 4. And this comes with the battery pack so that we'll be able to test the electronics that we've already been given on the test board that we've been given. So, and then Friday, we're going to have Back to the Future Friday with issue number 10. And like I said, we're going to get to start putting some stuff together. So we have the frame here with another screwdriver, some screws, a lot of screws. It looks like that's it. So it's going to be the frame. We're going to be putting on the tires. We're going to be putting on a lot of stuff in this issue. So look forward to that. So now I did get a shipment from D'Agostini this week. No, not D'Agostini. From Eagle Moss this week, and I don't remember ordering this. So they say it's a thank you gift, but they charged me $25 for it, and now I'm kind of bummed now because apparently they're going to be doing a 5-volume special of the Back to the Future comic in a hardcover, and they gave me issue number 2, and I don't have issue number 1. I don't know how to order it. I know that I went onto the UK site, the Eagle Moss UK site, and they have it up there, and I guess it's sold out. I don't know. It says you can put in your email address and be notified whenever it comes back up. But now I got volume number 2, or I got special number 2 without special number 1. So if anybody knows, or if anybody has one that's willing to sell it, just let me know. I'll probably put a post up in the group too, see if anybody's willing to sell me theirs. So it seems like there's always people up in there that's willing to help, so it's pretty cool. And this is the back of it, so it's really nice. It's already existing work. They just put this on there, and then the logo is the build the Back to the Future DeLorean logo instead of just the regular comic logo. So, all right. So now getting on to the good stuff, the stuff that came in. So this stuff, a lot of stuff came in. This is how I normally am. A lot of stuff comes in, trickle it out slowly. So, you can see all the stuff that came in. So I don't know where to start. So I'll go ahead and start with the smallest stuff. So we got some Titan Masters. So we got Megatronus, and this is Bomb Burst is his decoy armor. So that's really cool. And then Quintus Prime, and his decoy armor is Bludgeon, and I think that this is supposed to be his sword, but it's and then we have Solus Prime, and that's Octo Punch. So very cool. Alright, so we have those. Now moving on to these are legend size. So we have Cindersaur, which is just a repaint of I think it was Slash. I think it's who they. So it's a female version of Slash, but it looks like it's just a straight up repaint. Then we have Outback, which is a another repaint. So these are going to be easy reviews once we get to these. Now we have Wreck-Gar deluxe size. So this is a repaint of, it's part of Defensor. It's the motorcycle for Defensor. I think this was the Japanese release version of it. They ended up taking RC and retooling her a little bit, I think. If I'm wrong, let me know. So I should run out of space. Okay, and then I guess moving up in size, we're not going to go to that one just yet, or this one. Should we go to regular release? So let's go to regular release, because those are specials. So we have Optimal Optimus. A lot of glare on that guy. I'm really excited about getting this guy out of the box. I'm really excited for third party for the third-party additions that they're doing to this guy, because if you remember, if you were like grew up on Beast Wars or were collecting around that time, Optimal Optimus was a four-way changer. So he had his robot form, then he had his monkey form, then he had a tank car mode, and he had a jet mode. So, you know, he has, if you look at this, you can see that he has wings on here, and that was part of his jet mode. So, but they gave him some weird mode. So in the show, Optimal Optimus was like this. Then they got the Transmetals, which then didn't make him look like this, but he had what I would call like stilts, like worker stilts for painters and stuff like that. They stand on them and makes them higher so they can paint up real high. He had those in kind of a robot mode, but in his ape mode, they would flip up onto the back of his legs. Now, he could take those and flip them out halfway, join them together, and he would have like a type of surfboard, skateboard that he'd fly around on in monkey mode, and I think that that's what this is. So you have this guy right here, he turns into the surfboard, and then you can have him ride the surfboard here in his larger monkey mode, and then you have his combined mode, which you then put them together. So and yeah, Optimal Optimus never had a surfboard mode because he could just turn into a jet and fly off. Okay, so yeah, that's him. Let's put this right here because we gotta stack this all back up later. So we'll go to our first special, and this is the Combiner Wars special. Well, not it's the Prime Wars trilogy special release. So they're doing 3 different figures one from each of the different pieces of Combiner Wars trilogy. So we have not Combiner Wars, Prime Wars. So we have Blast Off from Combiner Wars. Then they have. God, I was trying to remember this yesterday. I was telling it to my wife, and I was trying to remember it yesterday. So from Titan Masters, they have I think it's Repugnus. It's another one of the monster bots. And then from Power of the Primes, it is Punch Counter Punch. So I have Repugnus, he's pre-ordered from Robot Kingdom, and I have Punch Counter Punch pre-ordered from Amazon. So these are Amazon exclusives. I see that they do pop up and down on the site very often. So you just got to get lucky. If you get on Facebook, a lot of people post when they're up. They go up and then they come down. So you have to be vigilant on these, or you have to order it from overseas and pay like twice as much, which is unfortunately what I did. I wanted to make sure that I had him. So they have like a little flap right here, so you can open that up. And then he comes with a, all of them come with primes. So he comes with a special version of Megatronus, and it's a clear version. So all these guys, they come with different primes. They're all clear. They're all special versions. They are, you don't need them to have all of the primes, but they give you a special version of one of them. So pretty cool. And you can see right here, he looks clear. If you look at, where's my Megatronus? So here's my Megatronus right here. I don't know if that'll, let's see, he's very not clear, very much not clear. Where is he? There he is. He's red and clear and looks really badass, really. So, looking forward to that. Looking forward to all 3 of those. Those are really bad. Those are really cool. But they did do special shirts on those, and I've seen some people buy them. So it looked like they did a shirt for each of the 3 figures, and it looks like they did a shirt with all 3 of them together. So there was 4 shirts in total. So that's good marketing for Hasbro. They need to do that. They need to figure out how to do multiple things, or get people to buy multiple things like that. I think that they have a really good idea with that card game, and I've mentioned this before in some of my older videos, is with these really stupid cards that they put in here that they don't really have any information on. Like they started doing a card game, a Hasbro card game, and if they release the character cards for these guys, then you know it will coincide. So people will get a card, and then they'll go out and they'll be like, hey, I like this, or I'm interested in this. Let me go buy a starter pack and figure out what this is about. So it rolls on to to something else that they want to buy. So I don't know why they don't think about this. You should hire me. So now we have Nemesis Prime. I think this is another Amazon exclusive. Oh, dude, this guy is awesome. This guy has... So it's not just Optimus Prime. Not just Optimus Prime. This box is a lot larger. Like, if you look at... This is the normal size box for... like, I have them right next to each other. See, pretty much. Yeah, there you go. Wait up. So this is a regular size leader class box, and you can see how much it sticks out, how much extra it sticks out. So that's, they made him a little bit larger, and I think when you order them from Amazon, they actually have a box that goes over him, and he's shipped in that box. So I didn't get that, so unfortunately, I'm left with just him. Now, he does have some extra accessories. So he has these 2 guns right here that were kind of a throwback to I think it's one of the other Nemesis Primes. I think it's from oh, my son's up. Oh, he's so we'll have to wrap this up. It was from another Nemesis Prime that they did. I think it was for like Rid, or not Rid. It was for I think it was one where I can't remember the name of the show because I never watched it. It was one of the ones where they had everybody that would combine together, so you could either make them a top half or a bottom half, and I think that's where those pieces come from. So he does have a sword. He has 2 swords. He has a Geysa, which is a sword that turns into a bird. I don't remember what these references are. I'll have to look them up, but I'll definitely say where they come from and all that stuff whenever I do get around to doing a review for this guy. But then he has a sword too, so it's really cool. Bunch of stuff. So looking forward to this guy too. And now the last piece of Transformer that well, he's not the last. So we do have this right here. We have Bumblebee. I went ahead and got this. I don't usually do Bayformer stuff, so this is a Bayformer thing. It's if you look at here, it's Studio Series number 19. I think it's just a repaint of that that first Bumblebee that came out, number 1. So it's a Retro Rock Garage Volume 1. So I don't know if they're going to be doing more of these, but if you slide it out, this is just a sleeve. Slide that out and you get this right here. It looks like a cassette tape. And you can see Bumblebee inside of there. So you have 2 different sides. You have a top. You have a bottom. It looks like a cassette tape, and it looks 3D. It looks really good on camera, at least. But there's nothing there. And then you have like a little hidden thing in here. You open that up, and it's got tapes. And this is the reason why I got this. So I was excited because these are tapes that were exclusive to Japan. These were back whenever they would take a tape and it would transform into some kind of animal, and then that animal would then transform into a half of a body. So you would then put those two together and you would have a humanoid that out of two different tapes. And they did that with this. And this is the first time that they've released these tapes in the United States. So I was all over that. Don't like Bayformers, but I like G1 stuff. So alright. And so yeah. Throne of the Primes, San Diego Comic-Con exclusive. So yeah, I paid extra for this. Because once again, I ordered from Robot Kingdom because I wanted to make sure that I got it. So I ordered from Robot Kingdom. I was like, hey, whenever this guy comes live, if I can get him, then I'll order another version of him. Sold out. So I'm glad I did this pre-order. I'm glad I did it. Oh my god. He comes with 4 Prime Masters. Comes with 4 of them. Like these are 4. Apparently I can't tell what they are. I know one of them is one of the primes. This one right here is one of the primes that comes with one of the other in that Prime trilogy thing, and it'll be clear. Now the other 2, I'm not sure. I'll have to look them up. I know that he comes with like a little mini poster in there, and it has every single one of them. So this is the 13th Prime. So right there. I don't know if they call him the 13th Prime because he's actually the 14th. I have no idea. So big 8-man in there with the throne. So there's a little disc in the back you can see, and it rolls around, and you can put all your primes in there. So looking forward to that whenever I get around to it. These guys all back up. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and set it up like that. So I promised that I'd show you this again, so this is not Devastator. So, man, I love this packaging. I love it just because of this artwork on the back. Oh my god, dude, I love this old vintage artwork that they used. I wish that they would take it and like reuse it, like modernize it a little bit and reuse it again. That would be so awesome, but they don't do that stuff. Gosh. But I remember when I got these and I posted them up on my Facebook, and my Facebook blew up. So I'm sure people will be really excited once I get to this. So, and one last thing. So I haven't shown this off at all on my Facebook. I showed it to some of my friends, but I also got this, and this is gonna be a dragged out review right here. Lego Voltron. This thing is huge, and he's heavy. How big that box is. And this is the back. So there's some stuff on the side here. Some more stuff on the side. Gosh. So I didn't realize this thing was gonna be this big. And he's heavy, he's full. He's not at all like timid at all, and it's cool because I've seen people. I haven't watched any reviews, but I watched a time lapse of somebody putting it together, and it's not a parts former where you take parts apart and then put it back together. It very much you like and put it together. It's very reminiscent of the original Voltron, so it doesn't seem like you take things apart and then to build them. Nope, you transform them and then put all that stuff in there. The engineering probably has to be awesome on there, so I'm looking forward to that. I don't know when I'm gonna do it. I'll probably put some kind of once again, I'll put some kind of a survey on my Facebook. So if you haven't already looked me up on Facebook and and like my Facebook, go ahead and do that now. Like, go rush there, do that now, because I'm letting people decide what content is on the page first. So you know, if you want your voice heard, that's the easiest way to do it, is go on Facebook, take advantage of my surveys on there. I'm posting stuff up there all the time of upcoming stuff that I see in the news for Transformers, anything that interests me. Recently I've been posting a bunch of stuff for Gridman because they've been doing that. So if you're not familiar, that's Superhuman Samurai, and they're starting to do a lot of stuff. They're reissuing them. They're making Super Mini Plus. I really want to get those. Yeah, so a lot of cool stuff coming out soon, and I'm posting all that stuff on there. So go ahead and like that page. I want to go ahead and cut this off because we're already at, what, 25 minutes? So thanks for watching. If you did enjoy this video, give me a thumbs up. Once again, thanks for watching. This is Tambiota. I'll see you guys tomorrow.